Hey guys, welcome back to Green Tea Guns, and today, before we get into the video, let's go ahead and take a little trip down memory lane and see what past me said.
Bought that one, but didn't feel like it. Didn't want to spend the money on that for something I would maybe use once or twice, and then it would just kind of collect dust.
Well, just probably, a little over a month or two later, yeah, I bought that. Gonna go ahead and wash down my disappointment in myself. So here we have our subject matter for today, the FORTNITE B-AR, or the Burst Assault Rifle. Even though I said I wasn't gonna buy this because it was just gonna sit on a shelf and collect dust, I found it on Amazon for pretty cheap, used, and I was like, why not? 21 bucks for something like this? Might as well. Story about that. Whenever I got this, first of all, it came in the original packaging. It was all dented up and stuff because it was used. So I looked past that at first. I get it out. I go to make a video on this about a week ago, and first of all, I go to put batteries in it. I had the wrong batteries at the time. This takes 4C batteries, which I do have in it now. At the time I didn't. I thought it was AA's. So don't make that mistake. If you buy this, just keep that in mind that this takes 4C batteries. So not only that, delayed this video until I could get batteries for it, but this is a flywheel Nerf gun. So it uses two flywheels, as they're called, ran by a motor, which is why you need batteries for this, and it propels the darts forward. Someone, I don't know how they did it, the former owner somehow crammed 3 darts in those flywheels, 3 of them. It takes one at a time. It shoots one at a time. I have no idea how they did that. So I had to spend about 30 minutes trying to clear that out with not the right tools, but I got it cleared out and it works pretty much perfectly now. So yeah, I got that cleared out and it works pretty much perfectly now. So, now that we got story time out of the way, let's go ahead and give it a tip to butt rundown. We have this pretty cool flash hider. Doesn't do anything. This is a Nerf gun, but it's the aesthetic from the game, and it looks pretty cool. Pretty big. Same with the whole barrel. This is actually pretty long since this is a bullpup. From there to there, pretty much the whole barrel. So not the best performer because the darts kind of bounce around in the barrel, but it looks cool, always good for style points. You have a built-in foregrip right here, which is similar to one of the real-life AUG models, which does have a foldable, I'm pretty sure it's a foldable foregrip, but this one is just fixed into place. That just means it's not going to like rip off like a attachment would. It's just built in there, and it feels pretty nice. Got a little bit of texturing on it, so that's good. Not really much else to go over for the body. It's all just a solid piece of plastic. You got a fake charging handle right there on the side. Obviously it says FORTNITE right there. Nerf logo there. It's got this, I can't remember, I think it's called the Converge wrap on it. That's the white and red, which I think is weird because this orange is different than like the bright orange that you normally see. This definitely has more of a red tint to the barrel, so I just thought that was an interesting choice. Kind of odd for Nerf, but I digress. It's not that bad. This has a built-in scope, which doesn't really have a good optic, but it does have 2, 3, 4 attack rails on it. You got 2 up here and then 2 on the sides. So that's pretty cool. You can see the reticle in there. Not the best, but for a kid's toy, it works. You're not going to be hitting anything with this over 30 feet anyways. We have our access door right here, which completely stops the motors, so you can't stick your fingers in there while the motors are running. But if you have any jams, you can clear them out. And I've had a couple mishaps with this, but for the most part, I haven't had any major jams or malfunctions with this, so that's a positive. This comes with a 10-round magazine, banana mag style, just sits in the back of there. I forgot to mention, trigger area, this has a rev switch right here under the main trigger, which you pull that back, that revs the motor. that revs the motors to get the flywheels going so you can actually operate the gun. Now this is only semi-automatic, so you got to pull the trigger every time, but you have to pull the rev trigger first before you pull back the trigger. We have our magazine release, which you just hit with your thumb or something, depending on how you hold it. It takes a little getting used to since it is a bullpup. Most guns have the magazine in front of the trigger, but I mean, once you get used to it, you know, you can be pretty smooth at it. And this will take other end strike mags. So take the 6-round mag from the FORTNITE HR, which is actually one of my best performing videos. So thank you for that. Back to the stock, nothing really to it. I mean, it's pretty comfortable, but there's no padding on it, no rubberization. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the overview. I don't know what this is down here. I think that's supposed to be, you know, a part of the wrap, but it just kind of looks like lipstick and it's like rubbing off. So I don't know if I should like get it tested or something, but it's just a little concerning. Hopefully your model doesn't have that, but like I said in the beginning, this was used. So just wish me luck, and hopefully there are no diseases linked to this blaster. So yeah, that's going to be everything for the FORTNITE B-AR, at least in an overview aspect. Pretty cool, pretty ergonomic, I'd say, for a Nerf gun, especially. A little big, but you know, it definitely looks cool, very aesthetically pleasing, except for that stuff down there. But you know, I'd say this is perfect for a kid, you know, if they want a real life B-AR from the video game Fortnite. Yeah, go ahead and get them something like this. That red stuff, I think, is from the gun and somehow rubbed off onto my arm. Yeah, hopefully I don't get like AIDS or something. That would not be cool. So anyways, enough of me just, you know, talking. Let's go ahead and show you guys the firing for it. Let's hope that my daily dose of ginseng and honey will save me from any diseases I've contracted from this blaster. Arizona, please sponsor me. All right, guys, so we've got our AUG right here. We've got a 10-round magazine loaded up with these waffle head darts, which are supposed to be more accurate. I'm gonna go ahead and load it in. See if we can even hit any of these cans. Oh. All right, so the last test I did was kind of stupid because I lost about half of my darts. We're pretty close, so we should be able to get all 4 cans. Load her up. Nope. All right, so I have completely lost faith in those darts. They obviously do not work, so let's just do this. All right, so we've got the blaster. Got 3 darts loaded up in here. And just gonna go ahead and do a straight shot. Oh, that's a little embarrassing, but let's do a couple of angled. I'm kind of blown away by the amount of variance between all of those shots, even the 2 angled. Like there's probably a 10-foot difference between where they landed. All right, guys, so overall, this is certainly an interesting blaster. Performance varies a lot. It seems to hit hard when it hits. That's the important part right there. Even with the accurate darts, I don't know what it was, but it just didn't seem to hit the cans very well, even from like 10 feet away. So I don't know what that is, but range is okay for what it is. And like I said, I did get this used, so I don't know. There could be something wrong with flywheels, but overall, I mean, it's not bad, especially for what I picked it up for. You know, it's worth it. I do like the aesthetics of it. That's definitely a bonus. You know, compatibility with magazines, that's definitely pretty cool. And it's an AUG, you know, cheap AUG, so you don't have to spend thousands of dollars on a real one. You don't have to spend thousands of dollars on a real one. You can just buy a Nerf one for 20 to 30 bucks. So that's probably going to be everything for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I definitely had a lot of fun making this. So make sure you subscribe, like, comment, because that really helps me in the algorithm. Hit that notification bell so you know every time I upload, and share with your friends and family, because why not? That's going to be everything, and I hope you guys have a nice day.